Hey, race fans, Pirate here with Black Flag Racing TV. And here we are for the second of our tournaments. We've got our Saturday tournament, which is the GR3, GR4. And here we are with what we are calling the Garage Showcase. It is 10 different cars. It is 10 different tracks. Really short racing. It's only... two 20-minute races. I did have some problems with the lobby last night. I will say that before the video starts. We had an absolute nightmare with the lobby last night. We could not get a stable lobby for anything more than one race. And I want it on record that Sony and Polyphono Digital need to get their fingers out their arse, because it is a massive amount of shithousery. Because every time they fix something, they break something else. Sort your fucking shit out. You are a multi-billion pound turnover company. You can certainly employ some decent IT people to sort out your lobby. Get your fucking finger out your arse and sort it. Anyway, without further ado, here we are. This is round one. We're in the F150s. And just want to say as well, welcome back to Yellow Sausages. Broke his leg in Spain. He's racing with just one foot. So the fact, look, there we go, we're away. There was a full start there from, I think, Wiggy by the looks of it. But we're away anyway. So the F150s, we're around the Watkins Glen short track. It's 20-minute balls out racing. G-Max straight away out in the lead, being followed by Wiggy. Yellow Sausages just behind in third. Bear in mind, this guy is racing with 1 foot, left foot as well. Smoky Tom in fourth. There's TJ there in fifth. Avalon in sixth place. Old Man Jay in seventh. Nick John Baker in 8th, and there's me, as usual, in my ordinary spot at the back of the grid, chasing everybody down. No tyre wear, no fuel to worry about. We're just racing these slow-arse F-150s around the Watkins Glen short track. As I said, it is a 10 race series. Every car is going to be different. This is one of the slower vehicles we're using. There's G-Mac with these white livery, advertising TV channel on the side of the car, very, very nice there. There's Wiggy. What car's he in? Oh yes, he's in the F-150. Loving the monster livery on that though. Awesome stuff. Yellow Sausages, great livery from him. I knocked that up from yesterday when he was coming along. Really nice looking that is as well. There's Smoky Tom. And Smoky Tom will be hosting tonight's race, the GRB Open, which starts seeding 5 race series. That is going to be a doozy. And that will be live on this channel at 8 PM. There is TJ in his black F-150. Avalon Shadow dropping down the order, down into 6th place. Hates this car. Look at that massive split. I was going to say he does recover it, but he doesn't. And he's off the track, which sends Nick John Baker through. Old Man Jay not quite close enough. There's me making a move on him. Old Man Jay, I do make it, but I went off the track, so I'm going to pick up a penalty. No, actually, it was Jay that picks up the penalty. So lap 2. What has changed? Nothing. G-Mac totally dominant out front of this F-150. Did a really good job. Wiggy in 2nd place. Look at the slide on that. That is worthy of the rally cars tonight. He drops down to 4th. Yellow Sausages up to 2nd. Smoky Tom up to 3rd. TJ up into 4th place from after that massive slide from Wiggy. Then we are some way back to Nick John Baker in his Tonka truck. Avalon Shadow, after his little whoopsie spin, back in 7th place. I now up in 8th with Old Man Jay behind me, carrying a penalty, which lets me pull away just a little bit, as I have a big slide at the back end there. So G-Mac starting to pull a little bit of a gap now from Smoky Tom. That's the view for on board this. To be fair, it's actually quite good fun, this truck. But there he is out in front at the moment. Smoky Tom in 2nd. Wiggy back into 3rd place. But he off the track again. Yellow Sausages through. Is TJ able to get through on Wiggy? Certainly doesn't look like it. He picks up a penalty. Wiggy holds on to 4th place. Scoring for this is quite simple. It's as it is for a few of our tournaments. Last place gets a point right the way through to 1 additional point for every place up to 1st, with additional point for fastest lap. We're not doing ones for pole position because obviously you've got It's reverse grid usually for the second race. Racing soft tyres on these, no tyre or fuel wear. TJ there with a 2-second penalty down in 5th place. Nick John Baker going well in the Tonka car in 6th. Avalon Shadow is hunting him down though. Still ahead of Old Man Jay, but under significant pressure. Jay just really pushed me the entire race, to be fair. Made it difficult. I mean, I'm not, as you guys know, I am much better at talking to you than I am racing cars. So the fact I'm not last is an amazing feat. GMAC currently with the fastest lap of 1:22.2. To put that in perspective, I think my best lap was a 1:25 something. So never going to catch him. And to be fair, GMAC absolutely dominant. Somebody's been practicing. Good job though from GMAC out in the lead. Smoky Tom, he's pulling away a bit of a gap there in 2nd place at the moment. And just to mention, Smoky Tom will be doing very shortly a sponsored event for Alzheimer's research, a sponsored endurance race, which I will discuss with him about finding a way to stream that. I know he will be streaming it as well, but we'll be streaming it on our channel at Black Flag TV. Yellow Sausage is doing really well in 3rd at the moment. Wiggy in 4th, TJ in 5th place. So let's talk about what is coming up on Black Flag Racing TV. Well, tonight we've got the opening round of the GRB, Smoky Tom's GRB 5-race tournament. That starts this evening. That'll be live from about 8:15. We've also got coming up, not this week, but next week, a new tournament for Thursday evenings, which is a GR3 European Open. So European GR3 cars on 8 European tracks. Once you pick your car, you are stuck with it, and there is double points when you're racing in your home country. So 8 different tracks, 8 different countries, one GR3 car. Details on the Discord. I will do an introduction video very soon. Then Saturday we are a massive spin from TJ there. So into the wall as we see Avalon go through. Nick John Baker also through. TJ at the back, so myself and Old Man Jay also through. TJ well back. That was a massive crash. Takes him certainly out of the running, and I think that is pretty much where he stays for the rest of this race. This is the bad thing about not doing it live, is I kind of know what happened because I was there. There we go though. So GMAC still out in the lead. Smoky Tom's 2nd, Yellow Sausage is 3rd, Wiggy in 4th. Avalon Shadow has got round. Nick John Baker is now up into 5th place. But anyway, yeah, I was talking about Saturday. Saturday we've got the 4th round of the Black Flag Bullshit Tournament. As you know, it's alternating GR3, GR4 on a number of different tracks, number of different settings, and we're back to the GR3 cars again. We've had 2 GR4 races, we're on our 2nd GR3 race, and I can't remember where we are. This is the great thing about not paying attention, is you forget where we're racing from. Where are we? I can't remember. I'll look it up in a minute. But we are racing on Saturday. But there we go. So, and then Monday evening we were going to have Mutiny, but we are a couple of people short for that because it's a big internal tournament. But I forgot the big one. Well, what is wrong with me? Friday night we have got an absolute treat. We have got the Gentleman Drivers Sim Racing team versus Black Flag E-Racing. It's a 5 versus 5 race around the Spa 24-hour circuit. We're all using the absolutely phenomenal AMG GT3 car. The 2016 version, not the 2011 version, just to be clear. But that's a phenomenal car. 50-minute endurance race. 2 tyre choices are mandatory. It's going to be a doozy of a race. That will be live as well on Black Flag Racing TV. And then, of course, soon we've got coming up the next round of GT Fusion in August. So, but more details to come on that. So, any difference out here? No. GMAC still in the lead and very dominant. Fastest lap, consistently bringing lap times down. A 1:21.6 now from Wiggy. GMAC previously was a 122. So Wiggy not giving up the fight here, back in 4th place. Smoky Tom in 2nd. Yellow Sausages, good running from him in 3rd place. Welcome back to racing, Chris. We have missed you, buddy. As you know, Yellow Sausages was also kicked out of DRE, but he was kicked out of DRE for doing nothing. He was kicked out for lying in a hospital bed with a broken leg. Massive shithousery from Mr. Armpit there, but there we go. Wiggy in 4th place, just trying to find a way around Yellow Sausages. Is he giving them a little bit too much respect? Hopefully not. Hopefully there's going to be a battle there. Avalon Shadow in 5th, not really closing up on that battle in his sort of no man's land. Nick John Baker also in a bit of a no man's land. At the back there is a battle still between myself and Old Man Jay. I say a battle between us. TJ is back there somewhere. Where is he? Let's have a look. Can he even see us? I know at one stage, he's certainly not going to be able to do like that. Well, he's not going to see us facing that way, certainly not. TJ facing in the wrong direction yet again. We've got Old Man Jay chasing me down. But all the action is out front. He has got around Yellow Sausages. Good overtake there. This is a really, really quick, really punchy track, this Watkins Glen short track. I think I prefer this to the long version of Watkins Glen. But we've got some great tracks and some great cars coming up in this series. I'll give you a little rundown actually of some of the cars we've got coming up, because it's a real, the reason it's called Garage Showcase, because it does showcase the massive differences in cars. So what have we got? We've got, obviously this week we've got the F-150. Next week we're in a Mazda Roadster touring car. Now we actually race the cars on the continent they're from. Just to make it clear, so the F-150 clearly we're in America. Next week we're in Japan on the Tokyo Expressway in the Mazda Roadster touring car, and then going through the weeks we've got the 65 Mini Cooper S, we've got the Audi VGT in Group 1. That's on the Nürburgring 24-hour circuit. That's going to be a bit of a doozy of a race. We've got the racing car in there. We've got the Mustang Boss in there. We've got the McGann Trophy. We've got the Toyota Yaris Corvette, the GTR Nismo. All great cars in there. Across some really iconic tracks. So there we go. Yellow Sausage is still there in 4th place. Nick John Baker in 5th. Let's have a little on board with GMAC. To see how he gets round so quickly. We know Wiggy's got the fastest lap, but GMAC has been out in the lead from the start and been uncatchable. Very smooth in that Ford F-150, which I believe is still the biggest selling truck in the world. The Americans love this beast. Not such a popular truck over here in the UK, mainly because our roads are too bloody narrow for a truck that size, and because it's crazy expensive. But looks so smooth through that sector. Really using every bit of the racetrack. And I mean, most of these corners are pretty much flat. You are in 3rd gear or 4th gear for the entire race, apart from away from the line. You don't go fast enough to get to 5th gear, but you certainly don't go slow enough to go anything lower than 3rd. But he looks like he's taken every corner in 4th. I found myself changing down for that corner, which is probably the reason why I slowed down so much. It does say he's automatic, but I don't think he is. Another issue with GT7 to moan about. But look, we've switched to GT7 because we overall, look, don't get me wrong, it's a phenomenal game overall. The graphics are great, the physics are good, you know, the adaptive weather and all those kind of things are brilliant. But you've got to have stable lobbies. You've got to have stable lobbies. You spend that kind of money on a game, you expect your lobbies to be stable, and it's just not at the moment. But so it's something they need to fix. I believe also they had lobby problems in the World Championships, the actual World Championships, organised by Gran Turismo themselves, and they couldn't get a stable lobby. Someone's got to get fired for that, surely. So there we go. There's a lap with GMAC, showing us how it's done. So GMAC and the lead. Wiggy in 2nd now. Has found his way around Smoky Tom. Helps doing laps like a 1:21.6, which is a really quick lap. Smoky Tom at the moment in 3rd, starting to drop Yellow Sausages a bit as we see him go round and round and round, and again around and around. he is back on the track, but he was far enough ahead to retain 4th place. Nick John Baker in 5th, but that gap has closed now. Avalon Shadow, with a 1 second penalty, is closer. Old Man Jay is obviously also closer to Avalon Shadow. Got past me and moved on up the road and never really got caught after that. There I am with a penalty, but TJ is some way behind me actually. It doesn't help that I take that so bloody wide. I actually picked up another penalty straight from that half second. I thought I was being clever by not driving through those little barriers, but clearly I wasn't, because I still got the penalty. But there we go. So lap 10, about 5 minutes left. So I think it went to lap 14, 15. Here, back end stepping out on that. Let's have a look. Who's got the best livery? I mean, G-Max is good. In fact, it's got my name on it, it's even better. Wiggy, I do like that monster livery. Busy, I like Busy liveries, loads going on. That is really cool. And he's got the little tribute to the Alzheimer's research on the side. Good on you, buddy. Smoky Tom, again, another good looking car, that. What a better shot, really. No, a lovely little livery with a Scooby-Doo on there. Yellow Sausages, of course that's a great livery because I made it. But nice two-tone colour. I think that's the colour I found for him, because I've done a couple of cars in that colour for him. Looking good. Nick John Baker, he's gone for the Tonka. Quite simple, but the kind of Tonka thing. But he's under pressure now. 2 second penalty, under pressure from Avalon Shadow with a 1 second penalty. And Old Man Jay in 7th. Can he capitalise on this? He can. He's passed Nick John Baker. Not close enough though to Avalon Shadow, but Avalon Shadow has picked up another 1 second penalty. Is Old Man Jay close enough? There is only a few laps left. Can he close up in this lap to give him a chance at nicking a top 5 place? Nothing going on at the back. TJ's miles back. I'm miles back from that. Neither of us getting involved in this race at all. This seems to be where the battle is. Nick John Baker getting dropped quite significantly now by Old Man Jay and Avalon Shadow, who are battling this out. G-Mac, Wiggy, Smoky Tom, Yellow Sausages are the top 4. This is the battle for 5th place between Avalon Shadow and Old Man Jay. Nick John Baker is there, but like Old Man Jay, he's getting dropped by the pace of Avalon Shadow. He's just starting now, Avalon, to dial that car in. He's not, look, he's made no bones about it. He's not a fan of this car. The thing is, this is the great thing about Garage Showcase, is there's some wonderful cars in there that are a joy to drive, and there are some absolute bags of shit. And it's there. I think that's the great thing about it, because it gives, it kind of closes the field up a little bit. I mean, you'll see here that nobody's getting lapped. Now, normally when we're racing in the fast cars, even, especially on the short tracks, even in the sort of GR3s, GR4s, people are getting lapped. But it doesn't happen really here, because the cars are, you know, they're not super quick. And yeah, there are sort of 2-3 seconds a lap difference in terms of pace, which you'd expect anyway between drivers. But the pace isn't significantly enough that these guys can pull away. And you can, if you put your mind to it, put in a semi-decent lap and stick with it. And we see there, Old Man Jay sticking with Avalon Shadow for that battle. And we talk about battle there. Smoky Tom has just capitalised on Wiggy going off the track. Bad time to be making a mistake. Wiggy there having a bit of a wobble, finding himself off the track. Someone's littered the track with, I think that's probably TJ, littered the track with decorations. So Wiggy drops down to 3rd. Got some work to do in these closing minutes, these last couple of laps, to try and close down on Smoky Tom and maintain 2nd place. It looked to me like he had a bit of a wobble. He picks up a penalty. That is not going to help. G-Mac comfortably out in front now. There is Yellow Sausages, really dropped off that battle. Quite a lot dropped off that battle. It's going to be difficult driving with left foot only, you know, with the broken leg that he's got as well, which is going to keep him out of action for a while. So look, he's racing. He's still more competitive than me. You have to give him credit for that. But awesome performance actually to be in 4th. where he is. Avalon Shadow is closing that gap a little bit on Yellow Sausages. Is he going to get close enough to make it stick as we're just heading into what is probably going to be the last lap of the race? Certainly for everyone from Avalon Shadow backwards. So they're on their last lap. G-Mac, Smoky Tom, Wiggy, I think they've got 2 laps in them here. There's certainly enough time to get a second lap in. Yellow Sausages possibly. No, I don't think. I think Yellow Sausages and Avalon are on their last lap now, because they've still got some ways to go. And it's it's a short lap, but it's not that short. 1 minute 20. So there's G-Mac, and he goes through to complete the last lap of the race in the lead. And I would hazard a guess that he's somewhere near 15 seconds clear of Smoky Tom in second, who himself is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 seconds clear of Wiggy in third, who has a penalty to serve on this lap. Yellow Sausages, is he going to come through for an additional lap? It's touch and go. He rounds the second to last corner. He rounds the last corner. Looking at that timer, there is 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and this will be his final lap. He completes lap 14. And that is the end. So Yellow Sausage is 4th. Avalon Shadow comes through in 5th, followed by Nick John Baker in 6th place. Here he goes. Crosses the line now. Old man Jay made a mistake. Nick John Baker got through, and there he is finishing in 7th place. Didn't make a big enough of a mistake for me to catch him though. There is me, surprisingly not in last place for a change. Then TJ, who almost gets lapped by the race winner. G-Mac wins the opening race of this phenomenally good race series. Smoky Tom, some way back. Smoky Tom comes around the last corner to cross the line in 2nd place. And then Wiggy will join him on the podium for 3rd place. There you go, Smoky, good race from Smoky Tom. And Wiggy there in 3rd place. And there we go. Unfortunately, we couldn't make a second lobby, which is a bit rubbish, but we just doubled up the points for this one. And hopefully next week, when we do the Mazda Roadster, we don't have similar problems, and tonight as well. So there you go. So that was the opening race from this what's going to prove to be quite a good series. F-150 Raptor is out of the way. Those of you that bought it can now bid it, or you can race in it again if you really want to. So I've been Urban Pirate. This has been a Black Flag Racing TV, and I'm out. Laters.